Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Nasdaq Composite ended Friday lower and notched its second consecutive losing week in 2023 as semiconductor stocks languished. The tech-heavy Nasdaq slid about 0.6%, pulled down by a sell-off in semiconductor stocks such as Advanced Micro Devices, Nvidia and Micron. The VanEck Semiconductor ETF ended the week down 5.2%, its worst week since October 2022. The S&P 500 inched lower by 0.1%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 0.3%. The 30-stock index was helped by advances of 2.1% and 1.8% in Chevron and Merck Co., respectively. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq declined about 0.3% and 1.9% respectively last week. Both registered their second straight losing week, a first of that length for the technology-heavy Nasdaq since the conclusion of a 4-week losing streak in December 2022. The Dow was an outlier of the major three averages, advancing 0.6% last week. Elsewhere, Korean conglomerate POSCO is spearheading a shift of battery material production from China to South Korea, driven by global companies' efforts to meet US tax incentives under President Biden's climate-focused Inflation Reduction Act, which encourages EV manufacturers to source components from non-Chinese suppliers, challenging Korean EV battery producers' dependence on Chinese partners for crucial minerals, dominated by Chinese 90% global production share. Driven by robust summer air travel, higher oil consumption for power generation and a surge in Chinese petrochemical activity, global oil demand is poised to reach a record high, projected to grow by 2.2 million barrels per day, with over 70% of this growth attributed to China. And copper prices have reached a 3-month low due to China's disappointing economic indicators, including trade data and reduced new bank loans in July, leading to a slowdown in the annual growth of total social financing to 8.9%. Overall, US sectors closed mostly higher on Friday. Energy was the best performer, and due to a sell-off in semiconductor stocks, tech was the worst performer. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.4% fall. Thank you for listening.